that you gangsta, I ain't seen shit. I don't like nice girls, I want a mean bitch. Still throw it back and she cook and she clean, bitch. Hit him and I put her straight to sleep, I got lean dick. 4 Giottos on the coupe, hoes love the whip. 42 in my cup, bitch, I love the sip. I just ate a stroom out my pocket.
What's good, Samurai Gang? Hey, listen, we're back with another video, and your boy is back with, like I said, another video, I guess it's that time, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you guys have a blessed day today. Unfortunately, I gotta bust this holiday, go to work and shit, but it is what it is. It's cool, we love the grind. We're almost at 30,000 subs, bro. Like, wow, that's nuts to me. So we finally get to see how strong Naruto is for the first time since he lost Kurama. Hey, listen, I thought y'all said he had Sage 6 Pass mode, bro. Like, if he did, bro, once he lost Kurama, I told everybody wholeheartedly that he won't have, it's not the same. People laughed at me and told me, oh, listen, Sue, just because Kurama's gone doesn't mean that he lost 76 Pass. The two don't even correlate. So I mean, if the two don't correlate, why is he only in Sage mode? And oh, by the way, did I forget to mention that he can't maintain it for long. That's crazy, bro. Like, wow, like all the stuff that I told you guys is happening. Isn't that ironic? You should have believed me when I told you so. But I guess I guess it's cool. I'm not a hater though. I was just telling the truth. All the shit I've been telling people over the last year or so is starting to happen now. Do you see what's going on here? No? Alright. Anyway, you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and smash the like button for your boy. Let's check it out.
The first time since Naruto lost Kurama, he will be returning to battle, and in this chapter, he activates his Sage mode, and he's getting ready to go in and help Boruto and Kawaki fight against Code. So
Code is about to beat his ass.
Right now, Boruto and Kawaki had left the village. Kawaki was going to willingly give himself over to Code because he didn't want Naruto to battle him. Everybody's worried that Naruto in his current state isn't strong enough to beat Code, who still has his limiter on him, but he is able to use this white karma, which gives him certain special abilities and the battle experience of Ishiki Otsutsuki. But as he was about...
So he has the battle experience of Ishiki? He has the battle... Bro, that goes a long way. And you already know Naruto was getting flipped in his strongest form, besides Bear mode. So...
to give himself over, Boruto arrived. They battled for quite a bit, and at the end of the chapter, Boruto awakened a new karma mode. Now, they haven't explained what this is exactly. In fact, Kawaki thought that Momoshiki was taking over again, just like at the end of the Ishiki fight, but it's not. Most likely, the pills that Boruto is taking are generating this new form, allowing him to draw out more of the Otsutsuki power while maintaining himself and not losing control to Momoshiki. Now, whether or not he's as strong as Boroshiki at this point, we're not really sure, but he definitely gains a significant power boost in this chapter, enough that he's actually able to go toe-to-toe with Code.
Alright, so it's confirmed that Boruto, right here, Boruto Otsutsuki is stronger than Kid Naruto by a lot. And most likely stronger than Naruto at the end of Shippuden. That's nuts. People don't like to hear it, but I've been trying to tell people for the longest time that this is what it is now, bro. Like, it's okay. This is what it is. This is what it is, bro. It's okay.
The battle is pretty good. Now, unfortunately, by the end of the chapter, even though it seems like Boruto is winning, he ends up collapsing. And that's probably, again, because of those pills that Amado gave him, which are supposed to prevent the Otsutsukification process from progressing at its normal rate. It's supposed to slow it down to almost nothing. And those pills are the reason why Kawaki is as far along in the Otsutsukification process as Boruto, because Kawaki had been taking those pills pretty much since he was a kid. And it could have something to do with Boruto having Byakugan DNA from his mother Hinata, because apparently these pills are very harmful to the Byakugan. So while Boruto put up a really good fight, and the battle with Code was very interesting, we'll talk about that in just a second, Looks like Boruto collapses and either Momoshiki might come out. I doubt it though. I'm pretty sure Naruto is going to arrive at the battlefield with Shikamaru in the next chapter and fight against Code. Now, Code's two android associates, Ada and Damon, have not arrived. They're kind of still in their home base right now observing the fight, where Damon is asleep. And if Damon gets involved, I don't know how you can beat that guy. That little boy can, like, if you just think about killing him, you die. There's got to be some sort of counter to that, but that seems to be like the most godly overpowered jutsu ever.
I mean, yeah. That kind of sounds, I'm not going to even cap. That sounds broken as hell. Like, if you think about killing him, you die? What? Like, how does that work? How does that work, sir?
That ever existed. So as this battle goes on, we get to see pretty much the heights of Code's capabilities, and I compare it closely to the fourth Hokage's flying Raijin technique, where he's basically able to teleport around anywhere he placed a seal. And in that same sense, Code is able to teleport anywhere that he places this claw mark. And as you see from this panel, he's even able to place these claw marks on Boruto and start like reaching his arm out to attack Boruto's shadow clones, which is pretty interesting. So it's almost like a cross between the flying Raijin technique and the Sharingan Kamui technique, where you can kind of go into an alternate dimension. But as I've said before, these abilities that Code has, which is like strength, claws, and some sort of teleportation, doesn't seem like anything completely out of hand.
Yeah, it don't seem that special, to be honest. But like I said again, like Naruto, we know he's the OG. He's gonna have a rough time. To be honest, we about to see how strong he really is. We about to see how strong he really is without Kurama, bro. This is the moment we all been waiting for. We about to see if he's really God tier. You know, use your own strength. Don't borrow nobody, like, don't borrow your strength from others. We about to see how strong you really are. And this is not me hating. I'm not hating.
Especially compared to the other two androids. Now, Code does have a limiter on his body, which I'm guessing they're going to have to capture Amado at some point to remove that limiter. Amado said he's the only one that can remove it, which also makes me think that it's very possible that Naruto is still able to win in his battle with Code in the next chapter. So Naruto is using his Sage Mode. He activates it here in this chapter, and Shikamaru says, you know, just be careful with that Sage Mode, like you can't last very long. And Naruto says, no, I can actually use it for a very long time now. Call it Wisdom of Age. So I'm not really sure what that is.
You know how fans are about to drag it? They were like, oh, did you hear about that new Naruto Wisdom of Age? Relax, bro. He's just saying that he became smarter with age. Relax, calm down. Relax.
Besides, maybe Kishimoto is just powering up Naruto because he seemed like he would be so nerfed after Kurama is removed, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can pretty much just use Sage Mode like forever without any drawbacks.
See, oh my God. See, I hate when fans do that, bro. Did it say that he could do that? Now you just making up, I hate when people do this, Master. I hate when you do this, bro. You gonna have all these little fanboys talking about, oh, Infinite Sage Mode, Infinite Sage. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. All right. Relax. Let him fight first. Let us see the feats and whatnot. Let's, you know what I'm saying? You out here talking about Infinite Sage Mode, Infinite Sage Mode. Watch. It's going to be a thing now. Infinite Sage Mode. Oh, Sue. Did you hear about the Infinite Sage Mode? It's called Wisdom of Age. Yeah. Shut up.
Seems. Now Shikamaru does tell Naruto, like, hey, be careful, you know, you don't have Kurama anymore, pretty much. And Naruto says, I know. So basically what he's referring to is, even though Naruto has Sage Mode, and it will give him probably the hand-to-hand combat strength enough to fight Code in the next chapter toe-to-toe, he doesn't have the overwhelming reserve of chakra that he used to do with Kurama, and he doesn't have Kurama mode either.
Yeah, he don't got that KCM. He probably don't got Sage of Six Paths either. Like, he resorted to using Sage Mode. Like, if he had Sage of Six Paths, we would have seen a completely different version of Sage Mode. So, it's official.
So, to be honest, I'm not really sure what Naruto's gonna be able to do besides just fight in hand-to-hand combat. I'm sure he could still use Rasengan, but...
And here's the thing though, like, we know how Naruto fight. The way Naruto fights is super predictable. Because he only spams Rasengan, Rasen Shuriken, and Shadow Clone. So it's like, to off Naruto, and now he can take damage. Like, if you stab him, it's life-threatening. You know, he don't got that infinite heals, right? Like, you can stab Naruto a bunch of times, and he would have died. Like, he was supposed to die. But now, like, he don't got that infinite heal in KCM mode. It's like, like, you stab him in the chest, and it's pretty much a wrap. He ain't gonna heal that. Like, you remember when Sasuke stabbed Naruto in the chest, right? You remember that? You remember all that when that happened? And Kurama healed Naruto. You know, Naruto don't got that. So he's a lot more liable to, you know, get killed now. Like, it's kind of crazy how easily he can die. Now he's looking more human now.
Naruto never really had a big variety of techniques, but with Shikamaru with him, I'm sure the two of them combined can probably take out Code, or at least beat him back. I'm sure he'll just probably claw mark, which leads me to believe that the next fight after Code versus Naruto will be Code kidnapping Amado, getting his limiter removed before he tries to take on Naruto again. So while it may seem that Naruto is extremely nerfed at this point,
I still, and I think it's going to make fans very happy because, to be honest, everybody's really worried. They're like, why would you take out Naruto and Sasuke? You took out the Rinnegan and you took out Kurama.
Nah, this is not about them, though. So, like, I could expect, I'm going to be, you know, painfully realistic. I would expect Naruto and Sasuke to die. Or at least Naruto to die and Sasuke's the last one left, right? I expect Naruto to get offed, right? That's what I expect because... Remember, Boruto's story is kind of, you know, it tells about how happy his life was growing up, feel me? He got, you know, the 7 Hokage as his pops, you know, he got that going on. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that he got the Byakugan from his mom, like, he not his mom, so he's going to be insanely strong. He's a Hyuga at that. I forgot to mention that he's destined for greatness as well because look who his parents are and whatnot. And then, boom. Otsutsuki's attacks the planet. It's getting crazy. Everybody's dying. Bodies dropping left and right. Boruto gets infected by an Otsutsuki. It's getting crazy. He becomes an Otsutsuki. He's basically 80% Otsutsuki. So now he's not even human anymore. He's basically Otsutsuki, just like Kawaki is. It's getting crazy, and then it's going to shift from that to something really, really dark. That's what I feel like is gonna happen. Like, it's shifting to getting darker. Once Naruto dies, it's a wrap. Everybody's gonna start crying. They're gonna start crying.
And our two favorite characters that you built up over years and years and years are completely nerfed. There's the two characters that a lot of fans, it's the only reason they read the manga or watch the anime is for Naruto and Sasuke. Not all of them. There is a lot of fans who really love all the brand new characters and the kids. I mean, people are going crazy over the Chunin exam episode with Sadara today, which was pretty well in.
This is the first time I actually seen Himawari in the manga.
Animated, actually. But the anime right now is back into filler for God knows how long.
Bro, the filler, that's what kills me about the Boruto. It's like, the filler, good lord, good grief, oh my god.
They're gonna have to let the manga at least get to the time skip before they get back on track to do the canon material once again. Another important thing to note, as you can notice from this panel here, is that Boruto tries to absorb the claw marks using the karma, but he can't do it. And actually, Kawaki has to explain that while it is chakra, there's iron mixed in from his blood, making them composites. So these claw marks are very strange. It's like, yeah, maybe you can't absorb it with your karma, but can you just like kick it or slice it with a kunai or put some dirt over it or something like that? I mean, it seems to be just like some blood or something like that, but for whatever reason, it seems like they're basically just writing this into you can't get rid of his claw marks. I'm surprised they can't just like jutsu release it or something like that. Pretty much any scientific ninja tool or creation that Amado has made is just ridiculously overpowered. And when Code gets his limiter released, I mean, my god, this guy, they said he's going to be stronger than even Jigen, and personally I find that absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, you're going to be stronger than somebody with 8 paths? That exists? Like, fan speculations is toxic as hell, bro. Like, you don't even know what's going on. You just assume that's what's gonna happen. It's crazy.
But right now, he doesn't seem too overpowered. Boruto is going head-to-head with him. Kawaki does actually end up helping out here. Both Boruto and Kawaki using a lot of shadow clones and using them right. And actually, interestingly, although Kawaki can only use one shadow clone, he always seems to use it at the perfect moment and catch his enemy off guard. So you gotta hand it to Kawaki. Although he doesn't have the chakra or the expertise at this point to make tons and tons of shadow clones, he's still able to use them incredibly effectively. Boruto comes in with a vanishing Rasengan and is about to critically hurt Code, but Code is able to escape with the claw marks. So again, these claw marks pretty much allow Code to dodge most attacks that come his way, but I still wouldn't consider it a very overpowered ability, especially considering the abilities of the other two androids.
I just feel like when people make these videos, bro, we just speculate. Like, we think everything's overpowered just because there isn't they can't do something about it at the moment. I mean, I guess, bro. Like, everything's overpowered to anybody, bro. Just like the term God is overused and overhyped in almost any situation now. It's crazy.
So that's it for the chapter. At the end, Boruto falls to the ground and he's kind of gripping his chest. I don't know if he's having like a heart attack or he's having just some side effects from the medicine. We haven't seen any side effects yet, so assumably this is one of them. And since Naruto and Shikamaru are on their way, they should arrive very soon in the very next chapter. So I'm excited to see Naruto fight again. I'm excited to see what he's capable of without Kurama. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this chapter. I thought it was pretty darn good. I'll talk to you guys soon for the next video.
Whoa, that was certainly interesting. What do you guys think? Like, do you think Naruto is gonna be like still an issue during the fight, or like what do you guys think? Like I feel like he's just gonna be useless and he's gonna die, bro. Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like that's what it is. Still the strongest about Kurama. When did he make this? It's me and Wasu. We're out of here, y'all. Peace.